So, how many of you have used oracle decks before in your own personal life, in your business life, for divination, for inspiration, for celebration? There are so many different types of decks. I have several right here. Um, they usually come, in a box and of various shapes and sizes. My lighting is a little strange right now because it's getting dark and I'm just using my ring light. And here's another box. It's quite large, see? So some of them come in different shapes and sizes, but would it be like for you to create your own handmade oracle deck? Now, I led a workshop 4 years ago now called You Oracle, where I guided women online from all over the world to create their very own handmade oracle deck. And this is my deck. I have quite a few cards here, and sorry about the glare. It's kind of not the best lighting right now. Let me see if I could orient it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So this is watercolor paper, 40-pound weight. And on the inside, there is pearls of wisdom on every card. And they were all divinated from within my own guided process. I lead women through a process during this workshop. I've also done this workshop in person. And through that process, we look at a story we've been running in our life that's no longer serving us. We flip the script and we create new chosen beliefs and affirmations, if you will, based on what we are um, choosing going forward. And so that's a little bit about the process. So I took that process and I created a free gift out of it. So you can opt into my mailing list to receive this gift. It's when people did the workshop live, it was a paid workshop. And you can download the entire 4-hour workshop with guidance from me and prompts and a guide to walk you through the experience on my website, bit.ly/Oracle Card Workshop. However, I've noticed over the years that many of the people who download this 4-hour workshop are not completing it. And that's probably for several reasons. But basically, I wanted to offer anyone who has previously downloaded the workshop or done it, or anyone in my communities, any of my online communities, to attend a taster, if you will, version, and actually an updated, up leveled, and very now moment type of focus version of the workshop. It's 4 years later. We're in 2022 now. That workshop was done in 2019. So there's been a lot of evolution happening on our planet, and I want to look to like the tarot this time. So the difference between the tarot and oracle deck is that the tarot has suits, major and minor arcana. I'm not an expert in tarot by any means. I don't actually even use tarot, but I really like this archetypical energy that each of the cards represents. And those who are versed in tarot are very knowledgeable about the symbolism and the kind of meaning, both from the upright position and the upside down position of each of the cards. And each of the cards, in conjunction with the other cards in a reading or spread, can also influence the nature of the reading. Well, similarly to the archetypical type of energy that comes from tarot, I thought, hey, I also like look to playing cards. And you know how in the playing cards, there's often in games, different games, there's like a wild card if you've ever played Uno, or the Joker card in a typical deck. Um, Really, the wild card represents the user of the card, the holder of the card, the person who has the card in their possession to make that card mean whatever he or she wants it to mean. So it has this alchemical kind of shapeshifter type energy. And I feel in my heart, and my thought is that this wild card energetic could really serve us right now. There's so much uncertainty. There's always uncertainty, but for some reason, right now, more so than ever, I think just our lives have been kind of emptied out and shaken up and like turned upside down over the last few years. And the illusion and the Maya of what we thought was secure in our world has dissolved. A lot of the ways that we were living were pretty much shaken up, and a lot of us just needed to completely reset and reboot our lives. And there's a lot of people are still picking up the pieces and rediscovering their own inner sovereign self through all of this, that like no matter what is going on out there, that we have this beautiful opportunity and ability in every now moment to return to our own personal power. And that is what I why that is also why I love this workshop of creating the process of creating one's own oracle cards, because really it's all your own IP, your own intellectual property comes sourced from within. And there is an opportunity to, with a handmade type of project, just really infuse your mana, your energy, your life force into creating something that you could use for the rest of your life. I've had one workshop participant say that her cards that she made during the workshop with me are some of her favorite cards, if not her favorite set of cards, and she uses them. She keeps them on her desk and she uses them often. So what if you could create a single card, a wild card, if you would, that when you pull that card or when you look at that card, even if it's just a single card and not part of a whole deck, that when you look at that card, you're stimulating and remembering and activating and instigating this wild card energy, that whatever in the moment is going to serve you most, whether it's embodying your empress self or your warrior self or your queen self or your little one within, that wise little one within, that there's some kind of activation that can happen by you trusting in the moment that the wild card energy is what is going to serve that moment best. It's what's going to serve you best. And so really, as we see in our own outer 3D and beyond world, this uncertainty and kind of wild card energy, like every day is like a total mystery. We don't know what's going to happen, right? Every moment, even. And so, what would that be like to capture the essence of the wild card in a very and this uncertainty energy in the form of an archetype that you can embody and shapeshift with. And so this Sunday for 75 minutes, I'm going to lead the sisters in my community and anyone listening who would like to attend, who identifies as a woman, a visionary woman, a new earth woman, to come join me to create a single card. So you're going to need to have either watercolor paper around this size. This is like 3 by 5, I think, or an index card or some card stock that you can use, that would it be you'd be able to paint on if you want to paint, or you could just color as well. You're going to want to bring bold paints and bold pens, and you're also going to want to bring a Sharpie marker or something that's permanent, pen with a finer tip, and paintbrushes, of course, if you're using paint, and a journal or a sketchbook. And this is completely complimentary to attend, but really, just really, read the description below to see and feel into whether this is a fit for you, and message me at support@dewimailelim.com. The email address is below, for the login information, because I'm not publicizing it, just blasting it out. It's a by invitation only. So if you feel like you want to come, you're invited. It's free. I just need you to reach out to me so that I can give you that information, and then also reach out to me if you would like the replay, if you're seeing this or not able to attend after the fact. So thanks so much for listening, and thank you for allowing those of you who are willing and choosing to feel into this wild card energy. Thank you for allowing yourself to be held in the liminal space of the unknown and the mystery, the great mystery that we're all a part of, that we all get to play in. And why not embrace that kind of potentiality of the moment and create a wild card that reminds you that in any moment you can draw on um, all of your archetypical juiciness and really meet the occasion empowered. And then you may actually also see that there is a specific energy with the wild card that you want to embody more of and bring forth. And so that will be clarified and imbued into the experience as well. It'll lead us on a guided journey to get to that place. All right. Thanks for listening. Aloha.